What it do, good people? Welcome in. Rocky Top Brett here. I'm on the Natchez Trace again, checking out some spots. Right now we are at Steele's Iron Works. Maybe check out an old iron furnace, see if we can find it, and check out just some other things along the trace. This is going to be the first stop. Gonna look at the Buffalo River. Got some people here that's picnicking, swimming, all that. And of course you got somebody mowing off in the background. Anyways, here at Natchez Trace on June 17th, I think. Anyways, middle of June, not too hot, nice day. Here we go. So check out that big bluff rock right there. That's actually on the way down to see the iron furnace. Got some tables. There's a grill there. So yeah, this is a picnic area. Big old rock bluff there. It's way bigger than what it shows on camera here. Some swift current here. So yeah, this river gets canoed and kayaked a lot during the summertime. I believe this way is up to the furnace. All right, so here's a sign, kind of shows us where we're at. Looks like it just makes a loop around the furnace. Says it's an easy 5-minute stroll beyond the metal ford. Leads you to beside the Buffalo River to the McLish Stand exhibit, and then back to this point by way of the historic mill race. All right, well, let's see if we can find it. I don't know, it's growed up around here, but there is a trail. We'll see if we can find it though. I think I actually see it way back there. Definitely got to watch out for snakes. There's a butterfly. So it's not a bad hot humid day for it being mid-June. Look at this. This is a washout. This is probably when heavy rains and flood comes. Probably washes this out all through here. Look how neat this is. These roots. And I don't know if y'all hear it, but yeah, there is somebody mowing. Look at this root system. Man, that is wild. Look at that tree. It's a tall tree. This is cool. Here's another one. Man, they're all up and down through here. Whoop. Well, if you ain't careful, you'll roll an ankle or break one. All these rocks. There's some more root systems. All right. So we have come back to the river, and there are some steps right there. So I guess it is up there somewheres. It ain't that away. That leads back up to the road. Here's another shot of the Buffalo River. All right, so I've made it up the stairs. Got some kayakers coming down. And right here, where the kayakers are floating over, is where they would cross the river in their horse and buggy. Called a oar, I think, or something like that. Basically, it's just a huge flat rock that goes across. And that's how they would cross the river right here. See if I can. It's kind of hard to tell, kind of hard to see. But yeah, it is not deep there at all. Huh. There goes these kayakers. They hitting the swift current down here. And you could put a hammock up somewhere. Put one up right there in between them two trees right there. Clear it out a little bit. And lay here and listen to the river roll along and take a nap. And folks, you do come out to a park, whether it be a federal park, state park, whatever, take your trash with you. Don't leave it behind. See what this sign says here. So the metal fort, okay, that's what it was called, or that large piece of rock. So let's see here. I was roused from this melancholy reverie by the roaring of Buffalo River, which I forded with great difficulty. Alexander Wilson, 1811. So here travelers on the Natchez Trace crossed the river, which was fordable except after heavy rains. The ford takes its name from its stone bottom, which reminded frontier travelers of stone surfaced or metalled roads of the day. Huh. Yeah, and that's where they would cross the river. All right, so I thought we was going to see the iron furnace, but I don't know where in the cat hair that dude's at. 'Cause I've already come back out and made the loop. So you got a creek or spring. It's flowing out way up yonder past that guy. Running down to the Buffalo River. So I thought there was an iron ore furnace around here, but I guess there isn't, but must be the site around here. Must be the site where there was one at, possibly. So I misspoke on about saying an iron furnace. And across this creek right here to get over here, and you gotta cross it back. And this is another one coming out of the side of the bluff up through there, flowing into the Buffalo River. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. Woo-wee. Oh yeah, she's shaking. All right, so I think we'll make a big step, go from here to there and up. Hopefully that'll work. Don't know. Well, ain't no thing but to do it, I guess. Oh boy. Well, made it. The next stop is Napier Mine. It says just a few feet to your left is the open pit mine, which provided most of the ore for the nearby iron making operations. There's Mr. John Catron, the principal promoter of activities here in the 1820s and 1830s. Says he actually later became an associate justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. The mine took its name from Catron's successors, the Napiers. Here's a picture of the mine in 1924, after the mining operations had closed. Just some more pictures. Tells more about it. The last years here at the Napier mine. And right over there is where it's at. We're going to walk over and see it. And here is the big hole where they mine the ore. You can see cliffs there. Of course, it's all done growed up. Everything. See, kind of see off down there a little bit. Yeah, this is a huge, this big hole. Kind of see the sides there. See some more over there. Yep, just a big old mining hole. It's now all grown up. Some mining holes fill up with water and become huge lakes and ponds, but this one filled up with vegetation. So, stop number 3 is called Jack's Branch. Jack's Branch. Yeah, I can talk right. Got these stone steps. Get down to it. Just stop and take a look. So it's a picnic area down here. Let's head on down. So, wherever you're watching from, you might know this and you might not. But here recently, within the past, several weeks, I guess, there has been a black bear that has been roaming around the Middle Tennessee area. He hasn't been down in this area. It's actually been more up towards my home county, Hickman County and Dixon County, those places, just kind of right outside of Nashville. but he has been spotted, or she has been spotted quite a bit in several different places. And I was just thinking this would be a good place for a bear to pop out, even though we're not in East Tennessee where the Smoky Mountains are. But this is Jackson's Branch. And you can see it's flowing this way. It will be flowing down into the Little Buffalo River. Flowing that away. So there it's what we just came down. Park up there, big rock bluff. Come down those stairs there. Down here, it's a level. Got picnic tables, got trash cans, and I just got a bug in my eye. And I was wanting to walk up here and see if you could see where the branch comes out of the side of the hill, but I don't think we're going to. It probably goes way on up around through there. That breeze feels good down here underneath this shade canopy of trees by this creek. The wind blowing. Nice. Yeah. Don't look like I'm gonna see where it starts. Best we can do is probably see right up through here. See a tree down. Oh well. Anyways, this is Jack Branch. Or Jack's Branch. I may have called it Jackson's Branch, but I think it's Jack's Branch. Just a last look at Jack's Branch. I don't even know if anybody's even been out here this year picnicking or anything. All right. Well, we're gonna head up the stairs. Stairs, steps, whatever you call them. Feel like something's biting me. All right. I guess we'll move on down the trace. Oh yeah, Jack's Branch. If you're out here, they got restrooms. fourth stop. We've made it to Laurel Hill Lake, and the wind has picked up. This is a managed fishing lake by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency. We're going to walk out here on this little pier. And there ain't nobody out here. Thought we might find some people out here fishing or boating. I don't see any. You can hear the wind howling, whistling. It's picked up a lot out here on the lake. There's boats you can rent. This little pier standing on, it's a rocking and a moving. There's some people over there fishing. And I don't know how far the lake goes, if maybe it goes around this bend right over here, if it goes around through there or what, I have no idea. I don't even know if it's a natural lake or a man-made lake either. Probably a man-made lake, but I'm not sure. And the lake from here, it does go on around the bend, around through there. So it's a big lake. And there's another little dock, pier, whatever you want to call it there. Life jacket rentals right here if you decide to rent a boat. Alcoholic beverages prohibited. Do not enter before daylight or after dark. There's the boat ramp. So just kind of give you an idea of where boat ramp is. Right over there is the store. And that wind is still a rocking. Man, looks like there's only one person that has a boat in. At least that's put in from here. I don't know, this might be the only place to put in on this lake. I'm not sure. But yeah, I kind of walked up here to see maybe if the lake goes on around the bend. Looks like it might do it a little bit. Here's a dead old fallen tree. Ain't no telling how long that dude's been there. And it does look like it goes around the bend, right up through there. And you can get a lake permit, or you can go in and get your fishing and hunting license. It says all residents 16 to 64 need this permit, except lifetime sportsmen and over 65. All non-residents 16 and over need this permit. There's some fishing lures and stuff got hanging out. There's a little pond right there. I don't see that it's connected to the lake. And here's your size limits. So catfish gotta be 14 inches. Bluegill, crappie, largemouth bass. There's your lake regulations and rules. Let's go inside.
I guess they heard it. Bass was surfacing right there. Trying to probably spread that word.
Well, I didn't want to do any filming inside of there really, because there's some people in there and everything, but basically it's just a little place. They sell rod and reels, fishing lure stuff, things like that. They also sell food. Check the board out. It had all kinds of stuff. Of course, your burgers, chicken sandwiches, chicken meals, fried catfish, chicken livers. I mean, just, you know, all kinds of stuff. Of course, your sides, fries, things like that as well. So, yeah, it's just a little store here. Here on Laurel Hill Lake. So we're gonna move on down, check out the next stop, I guess. Mm-hmm. I'm just being nosy. Yep, here comes another. Here comes another. Well, if y'all come wanting something to eat, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing for you. This one's a little bit littler. And that one's a little bit littler.
I think the black stripe out there in the middle must be the same channel.
Yeah. Dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
There's another cove inlet over there. Well, we've made it over to Jackson Falls. This will be the last stop for this video for the day. Points of interest. So Jackson Falls, so the trail down to it, says it's a steep trail, 900 feet long, takes you to a clear pool at the base of the falls. And then Baker Bluff Overlook. It's a moderate 3rd mile trail that leads to the Baker Bluff Overlook parking area located at Parkway milepost 405. And they got bathrooms here at Jackson Falls. And they got some picnic areas as well sitting there. But I guess we're gonna walk down to the falls. There's the trace over there. So yeah, Jackson Falls. It is a paved trail down to the falls. And there are some guardrails on the way down and up as well. Now here's some people down there. Here's these guardrails it's talking about. It does get steep down through there. I can hear the water. Start getting pretty steep. Can't really tell by the camera, but yeah, it's getting pretty steep. And it's getting overgrown too. They're gonna have to come out and trim this up. Never seen it overgrown this much. You can see it a little bit. Go down these stairs. Down these steps here. Some runoff or a spring coming out of the bluff there. And there it is. Get off of these steps. There we go. Jackson Falls. I've been down here when nobody's been down here. You'd be the only one down here. And the people you're with, pretty much like it is right now. And then I've been down here with a lot of people down here, especially during the dog days of summer. A lot of people will come down here, but we're in a drought right now, and so it's low. You got a tree right in the path. And people will climb up and get up top there, and they will get all in the creek here. But it's not as clean as I've seen it before. You got tree down there, trees down there, and all this was probably during the ice storm this past winter. A lot of overgrowth. Yeah, you can see all the wear and tear of people being down here. So yeah, so you would pretty much climb on up to there. People climb on up there, climb up to the top of that, and slide down. I have not been up to the top of that or that one, so I don't know what's up there. I don't know if it's a kind of a pool up there or if it's just slick rock. I don't know. We got all kinds of carvings here on this bench. Can't really make out a lot of it, but oh well. Let's sit down on the bench here. There's the top of the bluff there. Kind of give you an idea. Top there. That's my mom and my aunt. Big old rocks. Man. All right, well, we're going to end it down here at the Jackson Falls for a climb up that dreaded trail back up to the top. So I appreciate you watching. Hope you liked it. Hit some spots here on the Natchez Trace. I got another video that I did, and I hit other spots on the Natchez Trace as well. I'll put it either at the end of this video so you can check it out, or in the description, the link in the description, either way. But yeah, appreciate you watching. Hope you liked it. Some history here, some national history, Tennessee history, and all of that. Jackson Falls. And I'm about to climb up that dreaded trail to the top. All right. Hey, folks, stay kind, stay humble, make someone smile. You never know what people are going through. So, anyways, thank you and good night.